This poem is called Rape Culture 2014 edition. If this topic is a bit sensitive for you, I would appreciate if you would make room. Okay. When people tell me that they were raped, I inhale their words like oxygen. Their fear and disgust flows into me like the blood in my veins. Finally, I don't know if I could ever breathe again. Who would do such a thing? Who would rob somebody of their innocence? These people were in the presence of wolves. Their virginity was pieces of meat that was teared up limb by limb. These victims have reoccurring nightmares like a replay of an American horror story. Finally, they don't know if they could ever watch a scary movie alone ever again. I swear, when I heard these stories, I contracted the fear like a virus. Suddenly, I began to take precautions to prevent me from becoming a victim. I stopped wearing headphones walking home because I needed all my senses to be alert. I always keep my eyes on people that's been walking towards me for a long time, and I know it sounds paranoid, but I was just scared, and I've been looking up so many YouTube defense videos because I need to protect myself. It's terrible. More women have been taught to prevent rape while men have not been taught anything. And that's why I am so glad that I can say this in front of anyone who has sexually assaulted someone before. I would like to take the opportunity to speak to the human being that is still left inside of you. Lately, you have not let that person get a word in. They tried to tell you, stop, keep your hands off of them, what are you doing? But you told them, shut up. I have no idea of the inner demons that you are battling, but I think you need to request an exorcism because the loss of your morality has caused you to steal it from someone else. It's sad. Most of you will never believe that you are a rapist because rape culture has deemed women both the criminal and the perpetrator. If a famous athlete is charged for rape, the victim is trying to destroy his career. If a teen boy is charged for rape, that's too bad for him. He lost a chance at a bright future. If a girl got gang raped, who told her to be around all those men? Why did she wear such a revealing outfit? What made her go into such a dangerous neighborhood? Oh, and this is the funniest one, right? She asked to get raped. Maybe that's why so many women are silenced into their embarrassment because they believe that it is their fault. And maybe that's why, and this is a real fact, 60% of rapes will go unreported, and 97% of rapists will never ever see a day in jail. And believe me, I am against cruel and unusual punishment, but if it was up for me, all rapists would have their penis amputated, and I know you're probably saying, who would do such a thing? Well, that's the same thing that girl said when you put that knife to her throat, or when you pulled her to an alley, or when you pinned her to the floor, and when you told her, say anything and I'll kill you. And this is a real question to CNN, NBC, ABC, and USA Today. When two teen boys were found guilty of raping a girl in Steubenville, Ohio, why did you defend them rather than pay attention to the decaying skeleton and the 16-year-old victim? Oh, shoot. Why did you let the levels of her embarrassment demolish the fact that she came forward being sexually assaulted? Her courage awakened the sympathetic conscience left in those two young men. Still, rape culture blinded your eyes with its elements of gender roles and the patriarchy to the point that she should be the one behind bars for stealing their futures. I swear, the worst thing about rape culture is that it has a culture. Rape culture voices itself in the media. Rape culture put that pill in her drink. Rape culture has managed to earn the support of our politicians. Rape culture encourages parents to have all boys. Rape culture is the anchor of our news outlets. And although rape culture does have the right to freedom of speech and press, its rights has promoted cruel and unusual punishment against 1 in 5 women in America. It has allowed sexual assault to commence every 2 minutes. I would like to look at rape in the eye and tell it to kill itself like it said to that 14-year-old girl who got raped by a 50-year-old man. It's time that we dispel rape, and this will only happen if we pay attention to it, because ignoring it allowed it to grow up to become a terrorist, disturbing the homeland security of women around the world. It's time that we tell our children not only to say no to drugs, but no to rape. Tell men to ignore the sexual desire burning inside of them. If not, victims will continue to experience third-degree burns. And when we ask them, where did you get that mark? They'll tell us they burned themselves.